Hello everyone and welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm your host Danielle of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. If you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out the description box below with all of the regular dates and times that I'm here. I'm here 5 times a week minimum, same days, same times, and then I sprinkle in a couple of healings here and there as it kind of feels needed or as the astrology would suggest is important. So you can always know exactly when I'm about to go live if you go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell. You can also learn about online Reiki classes with me, my online crystal shop, my community Discord, and all of my social media if you take a look down below in the description. So the way it works here is everybody comes on in. If you're here live with us, go on ahead into the live chat. Feel free to make any requests for healing that you happen to have, whether it's a particular healing theme or if there's a particular crystal that you want to work with, let me know. We'll start our time off together by building a crystal grid that reflects everyone's requests and needs. After a brief description of what Reiki is and how it works and what to expect, I'll turn the music up, I'll turn the lights down, and I will send healing to you whenever and wherever you happen to be. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to sharing some healing with you today. So let's see who we have here in the chat. Hello everyone, it's good to see you all. Grace, Cora Carr, Jennifer, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back. Okay, we've got healing the back, weight loss, making friends offline, honor and riches, making intentions for depression, motivation, and energy, crystal sunstone, and golden tiger eye. Okay, you guys got it. Let's dive on in. I'm going to bring up the crystal grid so we can build it all together. So here we go. Okay, so we always start out with some copper, as we found out together. Copper, just as it moves electricity, it moves energy, so it really helps empower every session that we do. So I always start with a few pieces of copper. So yeah, this also kind of anchors the grid with some intention and some layout. So let's start on in. Okay, so I know calcite tends to work for Grace's back, and it is a great pain stone. So let's get some celestite here. Let's see, specifically sunstone and golden tiger eye, so I will grab those. So here's tiger eye. In fact, I feel like we could use quite a bit of tiger eye. Oh, definitely, Jennifer. I've been vibing on those stones today, especially smoky quartz. So here is some golden tiger eye. There we go. So we've got plenty surrounding. Every so often I just love to bring in these chip necklaces. I feel like they really support the energy work. I just feel like we could all use some support. For sunstone, first of all, tiger eye is fantastic for protection and grounding, and also for perception, being able to kind of pull back and look at the larger detail. It's an incredible stone to help your logic shine through while not discounting your intuitions. Karen, it's great to see you. Chronic tooth pain, got it. Self-confidence and digestion, yep, got some aquamarine going for that. Apache tears, you got it. I was just thinking that. Lily's agate, yep, okay. So, celestite, excellent for pain and connecting with our angel guides. I feel like this helps us connect a little bit more to our spiritual body, which helps us let go of our connection to our physical body, which I feel like it just improves our perception of pain. Let's go ahead and put some of those in there. Sunstone helps expand our, like, really expand our vision of our own potential. It's sort of like all of the limiting beliefs that we have in ourselves, even the really, really subtle and passive ones that kind of nag at us or they're in the back of our mind. Sunstone really helps us to think of, like, kind of the idea of play big. This is it. This is expanding greatly so what you feel is a potential for you in the future. So if you're trying to sort out things and figure out what you want to do with your life, it's an excellent stone for that. Aquamarine is one that's wonderful, one for digestion to a point, especially, fluids and stuff in the body, but it's also excellent for teeth and gums and teeth and gum pain. Yeah, so we've got some aquamarine there. It's also fantastically calming. It's great for forgiveness, like letting water flow under the bridge, and also for deflecting pettiness. If we're in like a group arrangement, like a pettiness, a lot of times when people behave that way, that's really a projection of how they feel about themselves, and this helps kind of deflect that. It helps people to forgive themselves, and maybe by helping folks forgive themselves, they don't project their stuff on us quite as much. Black obsidian is excellent for digestion. And this particular black obsidian that I work with as black obsidian is actually apache tear. So black obsidian in and of itself, whether it's apache tear or just black obsidian, it is a glass, a volcanic glass. So if you actually hold these up, it's hard to see them on camera, but if you hold them up at just the right angle, I can actually see light passing through them, almost like a deep smoky glass. It's incredible for grief. It's which is why it's called apache tear. That's the Trail of Tears when the Native American genocide was happening. This was a stone that was thought to be helpful for the survivors who were forced off of their land. So, and after seeing so many of their family members killed, so this is considered an excellent stone for grief, but it is also excellent for digestion. I'm gonna put 2 of those there. It's very, very protective as well. Let's see. Motivation and energy. I'm just gonna open up my other window so I can scroll back to make sure I didn't miss any of what Korakar had requested. Weight loss, making friends offline. I can help you with that. I can help you with that. And okay. Let me see what I got here. So I know that Jen had requested rhodonite and rhodochrosite, or was it just one or both? Yeah, we can do maybe a little bit of both. Rhodonite is a great heartstone, and I know that that's always one that we can work with and learn from. It's also really great for insecurities, especially insecurities that are brought about by like belittling and things like that in our past. Previous abuse, balancing yin and yang energy, but also to help open our heart to love after a loss, like something along the lines of whether it's someone passing on, whether it's a breakup, anything like that, but after a loss, opening our heart back up to love. So this can be a great one. So I'm going to bring that in. Rhodochrosite is everything having to do with mother-child bonding, nurturing, unconditional love. Can also be helpful for stress, headaches. And it can help us connect with deceased pets as well. So yeah, rhodochrosite, excellent for all of those kinds of difficult pains. So let's put that here, kind of working juxtaposed the black obsidian because they can be very complementary. There's one I really want to pull for helping with friendship. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull out some larimar. This can be helpful with finding people that are on our same spiritual vibration. As a stone that helps us connect with our spiritual highest good, it's one that helps us to like be a spiritual pioneer, like not settling to like make ourselves fit into what is already there, but really focusing on what our largest vision can be. It also helps us attract the people along the way who vibrate along with that. So it can help us find like our spiritual best buds and our spiritual connections in friendship and otherwise, in friendship and in terms of colleagues, all of it. So let's go ahead and put y'all in there. So that's larimar. To help with energizing that, feeling energized along the lines of our spiritual purpose, a really great complement. Another stone that's fairly new is polychrome jasper. This helps really, oh hey Vincent, good to see you. This is a stone that can help us wake up and feel energized and like motivated to go ahead and start making progress with our soul's purpose, like to get on our mission, to get on the things that we want to do, work related, all the things that are in our best alignment, and actually put some energy out there and make it happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, let's see, how do I want to work you? I think I know. Now, hi Sam. Finding a place for July or August given short notice. Ah, gotcha. Absolutely. Sorry about that. Let's see. So we have 2 requests for weight loss, and there are some good stones for metabolism. Unakite is excellent for metabolism. It's also another one that's good for bringing in good relationships, like friendships, and healing parental wounds, feminine wounds, connection to mother type wounds. Like it helps with rhodochrosite in that regard. So this is unakite. And we've been using this quite a little bit lately, and it's been feeling really appropriate. Like I said, lots of feminine motherhood stuff. I mean, if you know anyone that's struggling with fertility, this is one of the great stones for it. But it also really helps the heart and the high heart, as it's both green, the color of the heart chakra, and pink, the color of the high heart, the spiritual chakra, really can help us to kind of calm our metabolism. A lot of times we can gain weight and things when we feel just sort of imbalanced, especially women with hormonal imbalances and things like that. This is one that can help regulate that. It's a very grounding, calming, calming stone as well. So let's put some pieces out here. Also great for anything having to do with body fluids, addictive behavior, any kind of behavior that's like maladaptive, like we have pain and rather than dealing with it, or because we don't know how to deal with it, we lean on substances. It can help with that. So finding a place soon, peace and harmony, falling down, dizziness. Let's see about that. Well, blue lace agate was requested specifically, so let's put that out because that's considered one that's excellent for like fall downs, like headaches, tension headaches, arthritis, fractures, things like that. But also there's oh, that's right, aquamarine is one that's considered good for like mobility as well. So here is blue lace agate, excellent for having difficult conversations or discussing difficult topics. It's a very gentle stone that can help us to express things that we feel vulnerable about. Go. I feel like really called to put some citrine in here. Motivation, making changes, decluttering, focus, attention, finances. Got it. Gotcha. Mookaite for that. Mookaite for Vincent, so I'll put that in too. Citrine, I feel like, can help us with the abundance and the manifestation, but also especially with because this one is often really linked with the home, this might help with manifesting a home space. Yeah, definitely. I'll check into neck specifically, but we've got some celestite out for back pain already, which is, as always, there tends to be a certain amount of timing here. Like, we all are going through such similar things, different things, but so similar. So there we go with some citrine. And citrine also helps with balance and focus to a good degree. But mookaite is really the rock star, no pun intended there. Excellent for decisions and accepting change. It's also great for the digestion, like to calm digestion and to give a bit of an immune boost. And this also goes by Australia jasper. So let's go ahead and put. So yeah, that'll help with decisions and things like that. And for focus, citrine will help, tiger eye will help, but let's go with some labradorite. Can really help with that. Labradorite, great for focus and mental focus, and also for not completely relying on logic, but folding in a little bit of intuition as well, so that you can make those decisions in a really holistic way. but also so you can see all the different details. So this will definitely help with focus. And I think we had some other requests I haven't grabbed. Depression, gotcha. This one can be really helpful for depression, and it's aqua aura. So it's clear quartz that's been treated to make it this like bright, shocking blue. And I didn't used to think much of the altered stones, but once I started working with them, I found them really, really helpful. It does balance kind of the best of technology with the best of earth sciences, and I absolutely love working with it. But this one is highly indicated for things like depression. And I tend towards that too, and I found that in addition to all the other things I do to help that, keeping these stones nearby when I was struggling, I found it really, really happy for me. It really made me feel better. So let's go with go. Here we go. Okay. So let me make sure we get everything. Focus, attention, finances. Iolite is wonderful for managing finances. Also, I completely forgot about this when I was thinking about weight loss. This one has a strong indication for weight loss as well. So excellent for weight loss, shamanic work, money management, which is not so much the, like, this is calling in the money, the citrine. This is like, what do I do with it once I have it? How do I handle it to the best of my abilities? But it's also good for like the psychic sleep disturbances, which labradorite is a good choice for that also. So we'll bring in a little iolite. Okay. And I feel like some hematite might be helpful here. And reason being, I feel like it's one that's good for grounding, but also for making really good decisions. It helps us to adapt to change and feel grounded and supported while we do it. So let's see, where do we want to put these? I think that is our grid. I think that is our grid for today. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of stones for you all to vote on while I explain what Reiki is. So just give me a moment to think about what can help empower the grid that we have here. Okay, so tree agate can help rebalance and harmonize the flow of energy in the body, as well as clearing out. Oh, hello, heart. Good to see you. It also helps us to clear out our energy centers like the meridians and the nadis. It's considered highly balancing, highly sought after, deeply healing in the system of Ayurveda, which is the sister science of yoga. This one has some fresh young crystals here called druzy. So you can kind of catch the sparkle there. That's what happens when newer, younger crystals start to build on the older stone here. So yeah, so we've got, that can help bring in some like new vital energy. So yes, we've got tree agate. And then we have rutilated smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is highly protective and it helps just move the energy through. It's one of those stones that is highly linked with Reiki because it helps move energy. Like I said, deeply protective, but also when we see the rutiles or the lines in this towards the bottom, those rutiles help to direct healing exactly where they need to go, balancing mind and body, as well as making sure that as we get the energy to flow, it's not just all of just flowing. It's very targeted in where it wants to go, where it needs to go, and so like really pinpoint laser accuracy for our intentions for healing. So go ahead and vote for rutilated smoky quartz or tree agate in the comments. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and like the stream. It helps push us out to lots of folks, so it'll help the channel grow. And I deeply appreciate you being here because the biggest thing that helps us grow is having you here. So thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and explain what Reiki is to those who are new, and then we'll get into the healing. So as I mentioned at the top of the hour, my name's DanielleStimpson, and I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years. You can learn all about my online Reiki classes, my social media, my community Discord, my crystal shop, and the dates and times that I go live by checking out the description below. And I'm so grateful that you're here. So the style of Reiki that I work with is known as Usui Reiki. And essentially the term Reiki comes from Japan, and it essentially encompasses this concept of spiritually guided life energy. The concept that we each have a soul, everything around us, everyone around us has a soul and has energy, and that all of these energy fields overlap and different frequencies, if you will, sort of flow through us all. One of those frequencies would be the spiritually guided life energy, or Reiki. Here in the West, the term Reiki and the practice, or the style of intentionally working with Reiki, are kind of synonymous. But essentially the energy of Reiki is already flowing through you. It's already a part of you. It's already a part of everything around you. This is an energy that supports your greatest, highest needs. This is an energy that your body, mind, and spirit are intimately acquainted with, very familiar with, and rely on all the time. And essentially what I'll be doing is connecting with that energy that's already running through us right now and directing more of it to you in support of your greatest good and any intentions that you might have. During this session, you can set or reset intentions at any point. Just bring them to mind and let them go. You also don't have to have any intentions. You can just have the intention of seeing what Reiki feels like. I often say that the hardest part of my job is explaining to people what I do. So giving an opportunity for you to feel it is certainly preferred. It definitely gets the point across a lot better than, say, words would. But the concept too is that this energy, as we are all interconnected, it doesn't matter where I am in relation to you spatially or in terms of time, that I'm able to connect with this energy that's already a part of you, direct more of it to you. your body, mind, and spirit will automatically know how best to use it and allocate it. Whether that's filling in gaps and places where you feel depleted, or whether that's inviting you to more easily let go of things that you find are no longer in your greatest good, and then this can come in and sort of help. This is the type of energy work that shows up differently every time you receive it. So I encourage you to just get comfortable. Sit up, lie down, cover your eyes or don't. Any way that you feel physically comfortable is fine, and just allow the Reiki to show up and see how it feels to you. You can close your eyes if you feel like you're going to fall asleep. Awesome. If you feel like you're getting sensations in your body, that emotions are coming up, or that you might be getting some like dreamlike imagery, just go ahead and allow it to play out. You don't have to tell your minds to be quiet, and you don't have to focus on anything, although you can if you feel like you want to. Just going ahead and letting go and seeing what the Reiki has in store for you can be helpful. Sometimes those things we think about aren't really us thinking. Sometimes they're intuition or our subconscious passing us a message. At the end of about 25 minutes to a half hour, you'll hear my voice come back in and invite you to take a deep breath and come back to your body. And at that point, I will reopen the chat and encourage you to ask any questions you might have, share any experiences you have, and I'll be here to help sort those out for you if need be. If you are watching this on the replay, know that you can use the comments to do that, or reach out to me through any of my social media, which you can see in the description below. So just get comfortable. You can get up, move around. You can even combine this time with something else that's meaningful to you if you really want to, like yoga, stretching, meditation, journaling, whatever works for you. Thank you so much for being here and for this opportunity to share in this healing. We also build this on community chi or communal chi, the Chinese concept that the more people come together with the same or similar intention, the greater the potential energy to support everyone's collective well-being. So by being here, building this grid together, this is one way that we can make that communal chi physically tangible and also add in the beautiful healing power of crystals. So thank you all so much. If you want to remember which crystal you liked and kind of look for it and source it locally, at the end of the stream, you can always go to the past live streams playlist, and I always make a thumbnail with the picture of the grid from that healing. And in the description, I always type out the names of the crystals. So thanks again. Also, when I turn down the lights, know that they will gently cycle through many different colors. At the same time, they will not flash or strobe at any point in time. It'll be a gentle movement. So thank you again for being here, and let's get on with the healing. So what did we vote on? Both. Is it ever not both? It's always both. That's the inside joke. So yeah, let's go ahead and put some tree agate right here. Yep. And we'll put the rutilated smoky quartz there. And I'll bring a buddy along, another rutilated quartz here to kind of even that out. Wow, this feels so good. This is so like good, like let's get it up and out and move it and learn, and like we're very much in Cancer season, so a lot of emotions. This is a really beautiful grid for the energy of right now. Thank you all so much for helping build it and for contributing to it with your requests. Deeply appreciate it. So I'm going to turn the music up and turn the lights down, and I will see you all in about 25 minutes. Also, tomorrow is Thursday, which means I will have my 8 a.m. stream. We will also have a stream 20 minutes after the end of the January 6th hearing. So just know that I'll be popping on 20 minutes after the end of that. So thank you so much again. Enjoy your session. invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can start to bring your attention back into the room. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. And if you have any questions or anything to share, please go ahead and use the chat. I'd be more than happy to help support you with that. Thank you, Heart. Good to see you too. Glad you could be here as well. You're so welcome, Korakar. I don't know about all of you, but I certainly feel better. Yeah, I could definitely feel that iolite. That was such a beautiful touch. So tomorrow is Thursday, June 23rd. There will be a session at 8 a.m. and 20 minutes after the end of the January 6th commission hearing. So there'll be two separate sessions tomorrow. Feel free to join me for either or both. Same thing Friday, both 4 and 8 p.m. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, Karen and Jen and Vincent. Wonderful to see you all. I've got the post-Reiki yawns. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea and ground a little bit. I know I feel nice and sleepy after that. Thank you all so very, very much for being here, as always. I have just a couple seats left in next month's Reiki Mastery that goes for 2 months, as well as next month's level 1. Next month's level 2 is already filled up, but we're enrolling for August. So if you are interested in any of those, there's a link in the description. Samantha, I'm so glad you were here. You're so welcome. I hope you feel better. Wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us to a close here unless anyone has any questions, and I'll totally give you a few minutes. Boy, every year Cancer season creeps up on me as if it doesn't happen the same time every year. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Korakar. I'm looking for some copper platters on eBay. Just waiting for the right one to kind of cross my path. But yeah, I did see that, and thank you. That's a great idea. I'm going to go ahead and bring us to a close here. I will be back twice tomorrow, 8 a.m. and 20 minutes after the end of the hearing tomorrow. The hearing, I believe, doesn't start until like 1 o'clock or something like that. And then, of course, they usually get started late. So a little hard to predict. And then, of course, Fridays 4 and 8 and Sunday at 8. So I hope to see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And I hope to see you all again soon, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, tea. Whether it's decaf or caffeinated, totally up to you. I've been loving Tulsi tea lately. My body has just been loving the sense of balance it brings. Such a fan. Yeah. Yeah, let's go make ourselves some tea. It's a good tea day, you're right. It's all gray. Yeah, let's go make ourselves some tea and wait for the thunderstorms to roll in here in Philly. Awesome. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all again soon, and bye for now.